Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Piscataquis Community High School as we reach the final week of the regular season. 4 more days to go and a couple big basketball games before it's all said and done when the regular season comes to an end on Thursday evening. Tonight, it's the traveling Dexter Tigers taking on the home team, PCHS Pirates. I'm Toby Nelson, joined in the broadcast by Peter Murray. And, Coach, it's crazy that we started this thing back on December 6th, and just like that, we're into February and the last week of the regular season.
No, it's hard to believe that it's gone by so fast, but it's like that every year. You know, once you get into the holidays and you know, you're focusing on that, and then next thing you know, there's games every night, and so here we are in the last week.
Let's talk about the two teams coming into this one. The PCHS Pirates, the home team, they come in with a 5-10 record, so not where they wanted to be this time of year. And for PCHS, looking at the heel points and how things are calculated, they're on the outside looking in for a playoff run. But you know, in PCHS and Dexter, you've been involved in dozens and dozens of these games. It doesn't really matter what your record is when you're out here for these games.
Well, you could say that about almost all the local games. You know, they're always going to be dogfights, and you know, bragging rights are on. You know, say nothing about the tournament or playoffs or anything like that, but just bragging rights among the kids themselves. And so, you know, Dexter is involved right now. They're sitting in a position where they're probably going to be able to at least have a play-in game. So this game becomes important to them in terms of maintaining their position. You know, and meanwhile, I mean, nothing Guilford would like better than to beat the Tigers.
Dexter coming in here with a 9-7 record, and as Coach mentioned, they're in the playoffs right now in a situation where they would host a play-in game as the number 6 seed. Last year, remember, they were a lower seed, went to George Stevens Academy and won, so it's not unheard of, but you'd love to be that host team in the play-in round. Tigers playing this one tonight. They finish out with Howland, Penobscot Valley, coming up on Wednesday. And for Dexter, we've seen them a couple times. You've seen them a bunch this year. They've been some nights they look really, really good, and they get up and down the floor. Other nights they've been struggling as far as shooting. And for Coach Matt Bartlett, he said, I just hope we have a team that comes out and shoots the ball well tonight.
Well, I mean, that is a potential Achilles heel for this team, and they're streaky in their shooting. So if they're hitting them, then there might be 3 or 4 of them that are hitting them, or else they might all decide to miss on the same night. But on nights like that, that's when you rely on your defense, your rebounding. You know, you got to find a way to gut out a win.
PCHS coming in, as mentioned, with a 5-10 record. A game tonight against Dexter, and they finish out the regular season at Greenville on Wednesday. They only play a 17-game regular season schedule this year, so one less game than most teams playing with 18. But again, tonight against Dexter, and they go to Greenville for the 3rd time, playing the Lakers on Wednesday evening. They come in. Beat Stearns last week, lost to George Stevens Academy. Brady Gatho, one of the better players you're going to see in Class C. So if he gets it going and he has some pretty good parts around him, you never know what might happen for PCHS tonight.
Well, and that's always going to be where it starts for Dexter defensively. I mean, who's going to take him? And he's not going to be guarded by one player. I mean, there needs to be a game plan about how to handle a player like that. And so it's going to require one person on him and 2 or 3 others that are going to be handy and help. There's going to be a lot of help.
First time these teams played was back in December, actually on December 10th to be exact. It was a 60-30 win for the Dexter Tigers when they played PCHS over at Dexter Regional High School. So, of course, Dexter would love to see more of the same, and the PCHS Pirates would like to turn the tables here tonight and keep it a lot closer. So we look forward to this one on senior night here at Piscataquis Community High School. How about we take a time out of the pregame show? When we come back, we'll talk about some other games going on this evening, and we'll get set to meet the starters for tonight's ball game. It's PCHS and Dexter boys high school basketball right here on Eastern Maine Sports.
My name is Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business. Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Brothers Meats is a family-owned and operated business located in Guilford, Maine. We operate a local retail meat market along with a slaughterhouse, smokehouse, and processing plants. Herring Brothers has all sorts of meats from already pre-cut all the way to cutting it right on the spot for you. Also, while you're there, don't forget to try their wicked good beef jerky that is made right in Guilford, Maine. Call them at 207-876-4395 or visit them at 346 Water Street Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Ral's Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Ral's Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Ral's Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Building or remodeling a home or office and need electrical work? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to wire your building right. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Back at Piscataquis Community High School, Toby Nelson along with the coach Peter Murray as we get set for high school basketball tonight, the PCHS Pirates and the Dexter Tigers. Hey, we're getting very close to Tourney 2025. It starts in less than 2 weeks' time down at the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. Actually, on February 14th is the opening night at the Cross Center. If you want to advertise during the busiest time of year, please give Mark a call. You actually can give him a message on Facebook or send him an email as well at easternmainsports@gmail.com. You'll be featured on the Facebook page with over 33,000 followers and over 9 million page views in the last month. These numbers are getting much, much bigger as the month of February moves on. We'll have Facebook Live updates, audio broadcasts of some of the games on YouTube, highlights, videos, interviews, and much, much more. I want to thank the following businesses that they already committed to sponsoring tourney coverage: Rowell's Garage, Herring Brothers, Ames Chiropractic, Ideal Energy Solutions, Black Bear Crane, Harvest Moon Deli, Hammond Lumber Company, Kimball Insurance, Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, Sarah Ryan, Realtor with Next Home Experience, and Handy Stop local convenience stores. Again, the tournament starting on February 14th. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman. They cover the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons, from roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erections to modular home and communication equipment. Give them a call today, 977-BEAR. And check out the store at for Eastern Maine Sports merchandise, shirts, sweatshirts, hats, and much, much more. You can find it at easternmainsports.com or also see the Facebook page, and you can order your merchandise today. Also, speaking of social media, subscribe to the social media pages of Eastern Maine Sports. We're on Facebook and Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok and YouTube at Eastern Maine Sports Media, and on X at Eastern ME Sports. Yeah, tournament starting on February 14th this year, and this is always a good time, especially if you know you have an opportunity to get there, trying to play it out, play for a playoff positioning, and get your team in kind of the right frame of mind for the tournament.
Well, and and that it sets up next week as just a tremendous amount of excitement. I mean, Tuesday night traditionally are the girls' games, and then Wednesday night the boys' games, and so it's full-on tournament action. And when you get in these small local gyms, and then it really can get exciting, and you know what's on the line. I mean, it's a one-and-done situation at that point, and that just adds something to the atmosphere.
You had the opportunity over the years, maybe you coached in tournament games or play-in games, whether they were home or on the road or getting right to the Cross Center and not having to play a play-in game. Obviously, as a coach, you want to just get there so you don't have to worry about another opportunity to mess things up. But it's such a great time of year for these kids. So tonight is a senior night here at PCHS because it's the final regular season home game for the Pirates. So we'll get the announcements here in just a moment as we get set for PCHS and Dexter. Boys high school basketball tonight here on Eastern Maine Sports. Looking forward to a good one, the Pirates and the Dexter Tigers. As the Pirates and Tigers will do battle here this evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Piscataquis Community Secondary School for this evening's basketball game between the Dexter Tigers and your PCHS Pirates. Tonight is our senior night. We'd like to recognize 3 seniors. Our first senior tonight is Timothy McNeil. Timothy spent 2 years as a varsity wrestler before helping establish PCHS's first indoor track team. Timothy has been a 2-year captain who specializes in the shot put. He would like to present his rose to his parents, John and Beth McNeil. Senior is Gavin Gilbert. Gavin is a first-year varsity basketball player. Gavin would like to present his rose to his parents, Trey and Jamie Gilbert. David Tuttle, who was recognized at a home meet last month. Could we give a round of applause for David? Tonight we will also be donating the gate and having a 50-50 raffle to support the Eliza Jean Family Cancer Foundation. There's a jar for donations at the front of the gym. The Eliza Jean Family Cancer Foundation is something that is very near and dear to both PCHS and Dexter, and we appreciate your support. Feel free to also visit our concession stand, but after, please make sure you throw away your garbage and recycle your bottles. These athletes need your positive support and encouragement throughout tonight's contest. Unsportsmanlike behavior in any way by players, fans, or coaches only hurts the students. Cheer for your team rather than against the opponents or officials. Let the players play, let the officials officiate, and enjoy tonight's game. And now for the starting lineups. For the visiting Tigers, at guard, number 1, Bryce Cooper. At guard, number 0, Picarello. At guard, number 5, Cody Kimball. At forward, number 12, Cole Doherty. And at center, number 34, Ethan Doherty. Dexter's coached by Matt Bartlett and assisted by Jason Campbell. And now for your PCHS Pirates. At guard, number 1, Chase Lander. At guard, number 10, Brady Goff. At forward, number 3, Keith Parrish. At forward, number 20, Gavin Gilbert. And at forward, number 44, Noah Kane. Pirates are coached by Dustin Lander and Mitchell Noyce. The officials for tonight's game are Brian Clark and Doug Smith. Would you now please rise and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem?
National anthem, starting lineups are ready to go here tonight. The PCHS Pirates, the home white uniforms with the blue and gold trim. The Dexter Tigers, the traveling reds with the white and black trim. Brian Clark and Doug Smith are officials tonight. And we get set to go with boys high school basketball. We'll tip it just after 6 o'clock here this evening. Pirates will start Lander, Parrish, God, Gilbert, and Kane. The Tigers will counter with Picarello, Cooper, Kimball, Doherty, and Doherty. Isaiah Robinson out tonight, not feeling well, so that's a big loss here for Dexter tonight.
Well, I mean, he was a major factor the first time these two teams played, but that seems like last season almost.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Opening tip of this one taken by Dexter, so the Tigers settle up in their front court. They'll go down inside to Doherty. He'll turn around, shot short, and the rebound is pulled down by Brady Gaw. Gaw runs in transition for the PCHS Pirates to the free throw line, quickly double-teamed, and he'll pull it back up top. And talking to Coach Matt Bartlett before the game, he said they can't let Gaw beat them. and they look to keep him off the ball, off his dribble as much as possible. Goff backs his way down, goes through traffic, shot blocked away and taken out by Dexter. Cooper racing the other way, off to Kimball. He'll go to the glass, lay it up short, and it's taken down by the Pirates. So a frantic pace here to start this one.
Been interesting to see what PCHS is going to do defensively tonight, because they played man-to-man early in that first game, and it came back to haunt them. But we haven't had the ball offensively long enough to see what they're going to play. But
three-point try missed, taken off by Dexter. We'll see. It looks like they've come out man-to-man to start. There's a whistle inside and a traveling violation on Dexter, so they'll turn it over. So we're just over a minute gone by in the first quarter. No score between these two clubs.
the first game, Robinson, they went hard to Robinson down low, and Brady Gaw was trying to guard him, and it was really too much. He was too big for him, and he ended up in some foul trouble, which really kind of hurt them, put them behind the 8-ball. But
as a jumper put up and in by Noah Kane. Yeah, double-edged sword there by Robinson scoring and Gaw getting in foul trouble, but the Pirates jump out to a 2-0 lead. This is Cooper for the Dexter Tigers. Off to Picarello, down low to Kimball. Kimball sandwiched between a couple white shirts, shot up no good, but he's fouled. Now the chance to go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
That's always going to be a factor with the Pirates is foul trouble, a short bench. Can probably only afford so many fouls,
They are missing one of their players tonight as shot comes up short. Conrad Rollins out sick here this evening, so yeah, it goes to even a smaller bench for PCHS. So Kimball missed the first. He'll get one more here. Trying to put the Dexter Tigers on the scoreboard as a free throw around and off, no good. Rebound taken down by Gaw. Gaw up to Kane. This is Kane to Lander. Lander, right side for 3. Swish.
Now penetration almost always leads to something good. So either a dump down for a 2 or a kick out for a 3.
Lander stuck that one, and it's 5-0 PCHS with the early lead. 6:06 to go in the opening quarter. There's Picarello for Dexter. He picks up the dribble and gives it up top. This is Cole Doherty off to Cooper. Cooper to Ethan Doherty, steps back for 3, swish. So the big guy with a 3-point shot. First points of the game for Dexter, 5-3 Pirates. Here's Goff on the near side to Lander. Lander to the free throw line. Up fake from the shot. It would have been blocked had he gone with it. Off to Kane. Floater no good. The rebound by Doherty. Hands off to Cooper. Cooper quickly into the front court to Kimball. Gets a running start. The layup's good.
You always like to get some easy baskets if you can get, if you can do it. And that's a good defensive stand, rebound, quick outlet, and then he was wide open for a layup.
So Kimball with a bucket. They've scored 5 straight. Steal by Cooper. Does he make it 7 to the glass? Lays it in. Bryce Cooper with a steal and the lay-in. Dexter's run off 7 straight points.
Now that's probably an uncharacteristic steal from Brady Gaw. I mean, he's a pretty solid ball handler, and here's another steal.
As Cooper flips it up ahead, but Lander steals it back. Lander into the front court, 3-on-3. Nice bounce pass inside. The layup off the glass and in to Gavin Gilbert. So a good look from Lander. Gilbert's first points of the game. 7-7 Pirates and Tigers here from Piscataquis Community High School. Kimball in the lane. Turnaround shot's good. So the scoring coming easy for both these clubs.
You wonder whether that's good offense or bad defense, but we'll see. We've still got a lot of game to play, but that was a pretty easy basket right there, probably too easy.
Tigers lead it by 2. Gilbert gives it out to Lander. Stripped away from him. Parrish gets it back, and now stolen back by Doherty. So Cole Doherty with a steal. Off to Kimball, and now Cooper. Toby Nelson, Peter Murray with you. Colton Cora running camera for us tonight. We appreciate his work. And Mark Callan, our producer. He's the guy sitting to my right, feeding us the statistics, keeping us on track. Doherty inside, a reach-in foul. Goes on PCHS, goes on Noah Kane. That's Kane's first, second on the team.
With Robinson here, that's a real pretty significant height advantage for Dexter, but with the lineup they have now, it's really just Doherty being the only one that's really that much bigger.
Inside to Cooper, got too far underneath the backboard. His shot goes off the side of the backboard and taken out by PCHS. Kane, he's left open, right side for three, off the back rim, no good. Long rebound chased out by Kimball. Kimball to Cooper. Cole Doherty to Picarello, stolen away by Lander. Lander racing right side, Picarello behind him, the layup's good. Lander with 5 first quarter points. We're tied at 9. 9-9, Pirates and Dexter Tigers at the free throw line. Ethan Doherty, turnaround shot from the foul line, rattles in and out. The rebound to PCHS, taken down by Lander. Lander off into the front court. And now a reach-in foul goes on Cody Kimball. So the reach-in on Kimball is his first and the first on the team.
Yeah, just an unnecessary foul, really. I mean, trying to make a steal in that situation, just not a good play.
9-9, so a better start to this one than the first time around when they played in Dexter. Off in the corner, Goss, step back three, rattles it home. Brady Goff for three, and the Pirates go back on top. So these teams going back and forth in the first quarter. Doherty, inside to Kimball, lost control, able to put it back up, around and in. That's where the size advantage kind of came in. He's got 6 quick points. Trailing by 1, Dexter is. As Gaw bounce pass to Kane in the lane. He up fakes, gets his man by, lays the shot up and in. So Noah Kane with a bucket. And good, you look at the scoring column here for PCHS, they're spreading the wealth right now, not just relying on Gaw.
Exactly.
14-11, Pirates leading it. Picarello gives it to Doherty. Now back to Cooper. Cooper along the right side, stripped, it goes out of bounds, it'll stay with Dexter. So Tiger ball underneath their own basket. First sub of the game, Jason Bowden will check in. So Bowden in and Picarello will take a seat. Cooper off to Doherty, steps back for three, off the back rim, no good. The rebound taken down by Gaw. Took it on the dribble. As he tries to save it in, he does behind the back. Goes off to Kane. Kane back to Lander. Lander for three, around the rim and in. Living well with that one. 8 points in the first quarter for Chase Lander at 17-11 Pirates. And a foul off the ball. I believe that's going to go on PCHS. It is, and it goes on Noah Kane. So, Coach, you were mentioning this. That's his second.
Right, and that would be a big factor. I mean, a third foul for him would really hurt PCHS, but their offense is flowing right now. I mean, 17 points in the first period already. If you're the Dexter Tigers, that's too much to give up.
Kimball gives it to Cooper. Yeah, 17-11. Kick out to Bowden. Bowden guarded by Lander. Now Bryce Cooper's got it for Dexter. Floats it up from the foul line, side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken off by PCHS. Kane's got it off into the front court for the Pirates. Gives it to Gaw. Minute to play in the first quarter. Lander gets the handoff from Gaw. And the Pirates, into the corner, and it's thrown a little bit too high as Parrish airmailed that one off to Gaw. Goes out of bounds. So a turnover, and the ball goes back to Dexter. 49 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. And a 17-11 Pirate lead.
I mean, this might be a time to go right to Doherty, see if you can pick up that third foul. I mean, if you get him in the post, doesn't look like they're going to do that, but.
Kimball steps by his man, goes to the glass, shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Gaw. Coach Dustin Lander for PCHS hollering out one shot with 30 seconds to go. You got a 6-point lead. A pretty good move here by PCHS. You go into the second quarter leading by at least 6, if not more, if you can stick one here towards the end of the quarter. Gaw with 16 seconds. Drives through his man to the glass, lays it in. Gaw with a bucket, 5 points in the first quarter. Here's Kimball. Kimball with 5, kick out. Off to Doherty. Doherty back to Kimball. Kimball for 3 at the buzzer, and he hits it. So Cody Kimball answers back with a big 3 And that's how the first quarter ends. He finishes up with 9 first quarter points. After one quarter, it's PCHS 19, Dexter 14. We'll be back to PCHS after this on Eastern Maine Sports.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the MPA, are the 49,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Maine. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
Along with the coach, Peter Murray, Toby Nelson back at Piscataquis Community High School. We get set for the start of the second quarter. And a big quarter for PCHS, 19 points. That's just way too many if you're the Dexter Tigers coach.
For sure. And they did it both ways. They hit some threes, they made some layups, and they had a lot of different people score.
This is Kane for 3 to start the quarter, and the miss. Rebound pulled down by Doherty. Yeah, 4 of their 5 starters scored in that first quarter for PCHS. Front court, it's Cooper. Cooper gives it down low to Kimball, hit the three-pointer with the buzzer. Across the lane, ball's thrown away, stolen by Kane. Here's Goff for PCHS front court. Works on the right side, pulls up for 3, off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. It got off of Doherty, so it's going to stay with PCHS. It's the Eliza Jean Family Cancer Foundation night here in Guilford, so a lot of fundraisers going on as all the proceeds from tonight's game going to the Eliza Jean Cancer Foundation. 3-point try, that one missed by Parrish. Rebound pulled off on the weak side by Kimball. Pulled the trigger pretty quickly. Cooper for Dexter trying to get it going. Drives the lane, floater, shot is no good. Player control foul, so it didn't matter.
It really bothers me. I said, that's a no-pass offensive possession. There was no passes made. And I'm saying there's 5 people out here. We got to get people involved. The ball's got to move. Players got to move. And I said if you're going to do that and it's in a non-transition situation, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Goff for 3, missed it. Rebound out to the corner, chased down by Gilbert. Here's Kane. So right now the Pirates just getting to more loose balls. Looking inside. Nice pass to Gilbert. Lays it up a little bit too hard. Rebound fought for, pulled off by Dexter. Cooper racing the other way for the Tigers. Team trails it by 5. Neither team has scored yet here in this second quarter after a lot in the first quarter. Bowden now to Doherty. Down low it goes to Kimball. Kimball goes up and around his man. Shot no good. Gilbert pulls down the board. Here's Lander. Lander had 8 first quarter points for the PCHS team. Off to Kane, back to Lander. Lander racing left side. Kane top of the key. Gives it to to Goff. Goff, quick dribble. Jump stop, tried to pass it back up top to Lander. It's stolen back by Dexter. Down court it goes to Cooper. Cooper to the glass, he lays it in.
That's a good transition basket there. That's a nice steal. Cole Doherty. Busting out 2 players, 2-on-1, easy layup.
Cooper with a bucket, down to a 3-point ball game, 19-16. Tigers have scored the last 5 points of this one. The pass inside is knocked out, stolen by Bowden. Tigers tightening down on the defensive side here in the second quarter. 5:39 to go in the half. It's a 3-point PCHS lead from Piscataquis Community High School. Pass down low, Bowden, guarded by Lander. Bowden steps through, puts it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, tipped around, Bowden gets it back. As he goes up with a shot off the glass, no good. Rebound taken down by Gaw, and he's fouled. So Bowden had a couple good looks there that time, he just couldn't get the ball.
And they thought they had a mismatch. They thought they had the height advantage, and they did, but you have to, you got to finish it.
Pirate basketball. PCHS with the 3-point lead. They've yet to score here in the second quarter. It was 19-14 after the first quarter, 19-16 right now. Kane steps back from the foul line, elbow off the front rim, no good. A lot of red shirts around there. It's pulled down by Dexter.
And suddenly the Pirates have gone cold.
Yep. Doherty down low, Bowden. Bowden with a spin move, shot no good. The rebound pulled off by PCHS. You can see the Pirates making a concerted effort to go inside, just nothing to show for it right now. Lander, his bounce pass, and knocked away and stolen, looking for Gilbert, and it's pulled off by Dexter.
Well, a number of good defensive plays by the Tigers in a row here, but they really don't have much to show for it.
Only 2 points total in the quarter. Bowden puts it down, knocked away from behind by Lander. It goes out to midcourt. It's going to stay with Dexter. So the Tigers basketball is Coach Matt Bartlett up off the bench, hollering instruction to his team. Dustin Lander, PCHS coach, took over midway through the season here. Pirates 5-10 in the season. Dexter coming in here 9-7. Down the lane, Doherty lost control, double teamed in the low block, still can't get it, puts it up a little bit short. The follow around and in, so he just used brute size that time.
Well, that paid off that he's about a foot taller than the guy trying to guard him. He took every inch of it.
So Cooper with a bucket and Doherty with a bucket in this quarter, and it's a 1-point PCHS lead. Here's Lander. The handoff from Parrish to Gaw, and now back to Lander. Lander, foul line, pull up, pop, swish. Well, he's got 10 points. First points of the quarter for the Pirates. Come about 4.5 minutes into it. Spin move, kick up to Bowden. Bowden to the free throw line, goes right to the glass, a little bit too hard. Kimball with the rebound. The putback is good. So Cody Kimball now with 11. He's come to play here tonight.
Yeah, he's having a great offensive half, and he's an X factor that way because some nights he doesn't score very much, but he's on a tear right now.
21-20, Pirates by 1. Backdoor to Gaw. Gaw, bounce pass inside, looking for Gilbert, and it's stolen away by Kimball.
Yeah, one too many passes. He probably would have been better served just to go up with that himself.
Cooper's got it front court for the Dexter Tigers. They go down low to Doherty. The kick out to Kimball. Kimball to the corner to Bowden, and he threw it away. Threw it a little bit too far, and it goes out of bounds, so it's turned over. And back to the PCHS team. You talk about one too many passes, you got a shot there.
Yeah.
So. Tigers with it. Lander, guarded by Kimball, goes out of bounds. Knocked out by Kimball. It'll stay with PCHS. 2:36 to go in the half. Comes in long to Kane. Guarded by Doherty. Kane to Lander. Lander picks up the dribble, now gives it back up top. Gaw with it to Kane. Lander, another three, swish. Wow, he's having himself a first half.
Well, they might want to think about guarding him.
13 first half points for Chase Lander. As the pass through the lane is going to be stolen, taken out by PCHS. So the Pirates with a steal. They've got a 4-point lead, 2 minutes to work with here in the first half. Gaw, quick crossover to Lander, up faked on the three, didn't take it. Now steps in, gives it to Kane. Kane back to Lander. Oh, I was going to say he pulled the trigger, but now looks down low to Gilbert. Lander's got it back as the ball goes rolling out onto the court. Over on the near side, some kids playing with a basketball. Off in the corner. Here's a three-point try in the corner. Swish for Kane for Keith Parrish. So all of a sudden the Pirates have come alive. They're up by 7. Bowden to Doherty. Doherty down low with Cooper. Off to Bowden. Bowden for three. Swish. Big shot for Dexter.
Yeah, they needed that right then. He's had a couple right next to the rim and he couldn't make them, and then he's going to stroke the three, but the Tigers needed it.
They got it back down to a 4-point game. Lander with a minute to play in the first half. Lander weaving through traffic, and he's fouled. Foul goes on Bryce Cooper, his second. Third on the team.
He's going to have to be careful here the last minute with 2 fouls. trying to guard Brady Gaw.
See if Gaw gets it, goes to the basket. Kane hands off to Lander. Lander got it by Kimball. Bounce pass to Gaw. Gaw through traffic's going to be stolen away. Taken out by Cooper. Cooper going to the glass, lays it in. Bryce Cooper with a bucket. This is Gaw, 37 seconds to work with here in the half. It's back down to a 2-point ball game, 27-25. Scoring has slowed down in this quarter, but the intensity has not. This has been a good game, good first half. Gaw's got it. Pirates may play for the final shot, 23 seconds to work with. They figure they'll go to the halftime with at least a lead. Gaw out in the center circle. Screen set for him. Gaw in the lane. Shot's no good. Traveled. So he turns it over, and the ball goes back to Dexter. They'll have a good opportunity here, Coach, with 11 seconds.
Yeah, that was not really a very smart play by Brady Gaw. I mean, you were going to wait, hold the ball all the way down to 12 seconds and then try to take a shot. You might as well wait for the last one at that point.
This is Cooper. Cooper to the glass. The shot's good, and the foul. So the basket's going to count by Cooper. Ties it up at 27, and a chance for the three-point play.
Now, good aggressive move by Bryce. I think they were looking to set up a low post option for Doherty, but the opening presented itself, and he just took it to the basket.
Cooper with a chance to give his team the lead. This is a 7-0 run here for the Tigers. As the free throw missed, Bowden kicks it out. Kimball at the buzzer, off the front rim, no good. And nothing lost, nothing gained as we've played one half of basketball from Piscataquis Community High School. Coach, it felt like PCHS for about 14 of the 16 minutes really had some control this one, but Dexter in spurts got it back to a tie ball game at the half.
Well, I think in the second quarter, Dexter, clamped down a little bit on defense, and they had repeated possessions. Didn't score on all of them, but scored on enough of them to keep it close. And every time it looks like PCH going to pull away a little bit, Dexter makes a little run of their own. So we'll start the second half with a clean slate and see what happens.
That's right. It'll be like 0-0 when we start the second half, because the score at the half, the PCHS Pirates 27 and the Dexter Tigers 27. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back with halftime after this here on Eastern Main.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Now back at Piscataquis Community High School, a little bonus coverage here in a 27-27 ball game. The PCHS rec basketball kids getting a chance to play on the big court today. So, hey, why don't we bring you some action here on Eastern Maine Sports as the PCHS blue team playing the PCHS gold team.
How'd you like that? You said the first robot.
Little halftime showcase. The Guilford Rec Department with their basketball team. We have a little fun watching them here up in the broadcast area. Score at the half, the PCHS Pirates 27 and the Dexter Tigers 27. Good high school basketball game, and we look forward to the start of the second half coming up in just a moment. We'll take one more break here in the halftime show, and we come back. It's the start of the second half. PCHS and Dexter. It's live here on Eastern Maine Sports.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing a vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
My name's Rick Ames, and now we have an office in Dexter, which is what we consider our hometown now. We still have our office in Lincoln, and we're loving that. We're looking forward to helping you naturally feel and be your very best.
And stop by Kimball Insurance for all your insurance needs. Whether it be auto, home, farm, business, life, or health insurance, we have you covered. Our agents are ready to serve you and help you with your needs. Visit us at Kimball Insurance at 91 Main Street in Sangerville, Maine, online at KimballInsuranceAgency.com, or visit us on Facebook to see what we can do for you. Kimball's, your insurance is our business.
Hey, back at Piscataquis Community High School, Toby Nelson along with Peter Murray. Hey, we're getting close to Tourney 2025. It's coming up in just a matter of about a week and a half now, February 14th at the Cross Insurance Center, playing games next Tuesday and Wednesday. If you want to advertise during the busiest time of the year for basketball season, please give Mark Calnan a message on Facebook or send him an email at easternmainsports@gmail.com. Facebook page with over 33,000 followers and over 9 million views last month, so your message will be heard by a number of people. We'll be having Facebook Live updates, audio broadcasts of some games on YouTube, highlight videos, interviews, and much, much more. I want to thank the following businesses as they've already committed to sponsoring the coverage of the high school basketball tournament. Rowell's Garage, Herring Brothers, Ames Chiropractic, Ideal Energy Solutions, Black Bear Crane, Harvest Moon Deli, Hammond Lumber Company, Kimball Insurance, Maine Highlands Federal Credit Union, Sarah Ryan, Realtor with Next Home Experience, and Handy Stop Convenience Stores. Tournament starts on February 14th. Black Bear Crane is a family-owned and operated crane and rigging service provider located in Herman. They cover the state of Maine with cranes from 27 to 240 tons, from roof trusses, HVAC units, steel and precast erection to modular home and communication equipment. Give them a call today, 977-BEAR. Also looking for Eastern Maine Sports merchandise, sweatshirts, hats, T-shirts, and much, much more. You can find it at easternmainsports.com or check out the Facebook page on Eastern Maine Sports. And also, speaking of Facebook, we're on Facebook and Instagram at Eastern Maine Sports, TikTok and YouTube at Eastern Maine Sports Media, and on X at Eastern ME Sports. A couple first half numbers for you. Chase Lander, 13 points, leading the way for PCHS. 5 for Brady Gaw, go along with 6 rebounds. 4 for Noah Kane, 3 for Keith Parrish, and 2 for Gavin Gilbert, their total of 27. For the Dexter Tigers, Bryce Cooper with 8 points, going along with 3 assists. 11 points for Cody Kimball, leading the way. 3 points for Jason Bowden, and 5 points for Ethan Doherty, their total of 27. Coach, nothing decided as we start the third quarter, 27-27.
No, the first half was kind of a game of runs. PCHS would go out in front, and then Dexter would claw their way back, and then they went on another run and went a little bit, back out by the same margin, and then right before the half, the Tigers made a little run to get it back tied up. So, you know, so whoever has the right run at the right time, maybe in the fourth quarter, might decide this. I think the defense on both teams really picked up there in the second quarter, and I think that'll go a long way to deciding who wins this game.
Yeah, it was 19-14 after the first quarter, 27-27, so the Tigers outscoring them 13-8 in the second quarter of play. Speaking of the Tigers, they've got the basketball to start things off as Doherty will get it into Cooper and the starters back in there for both teams as we start the second half. So a fresh 8 up on the clock, and we get underway. Doherty, drop step, shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. He'll pull it down, goes up and under off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Kimball with a putback, no good, and pulled off by PCHS.
Well, high percentage shots. I mean, you got to make those.
This is Gaw, front court now with Lander. Had the hot hand in the first half with 13 points. Kane dribbles down, gives it off to Gaw. Gaw to Lander. Lander guarded by Kimball. Bounce pass inside to Gilbert. He catches and kicks it back out. Lander open for another three. 30-27, PCHS back on top. 7:14 to play here in the third quarter, and we get a timeout called by PCHS. It was going to be a travel, but Coach Lander was hollering for a timeout, and the official heard him. So the timeout called, so PCHS will get it back on the defensive side. So a good start here for PCHS on the defensive end and with a three-point shot.
Yeah, and, you know, it would appear as if Dexter did not learn their lesson in the first half. I mean, that's another three for a kid who's shown you all night long. He's going to make those threes unguarded, so you just can't leave him. So some people can help, but whoever's guarding him can't leave. You know, he's going to make that shot. So if he's wide open, he's going to make it. I think if you're within 3 feet of him, I think you can take it away with just a hand in the face. He's not a particularly tall player, you know, so you just can't let him get the freebies.
30-27, PCHS leading Dexter. Pirates will get it after the timeout with 7:10 to go in the third quarter. Still a lot of basketball to be played here tonight, but a good one so far. Gauze got it for PCHS. Takes it up over midcourt. Gives it to Kane. Kane now with Lander. Lander in the corner. He'll back it up to the midcourt area. Now hand it back off to Kane. Kane to the free throw line. Got a chance. Puts it up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Cole Doherty. Doherty to Cooper. Back to Doherty. Cooper. Nice dump pass inside to Kimball with a layup.
Yeah, and that's a set play. You could see that being called from the top. You know, Cooper and Kimball in a two-man game and got an easy layup out of it.
First points of the second half for Dexter. 30-29, whistle, traveling violation on Gaw. So a turnover.
Good help by Dexter. I mean, because it looked like he had a clear lane to the basket, but the help was enough to throw him off to travel.
Turn back over. Tigers can retake the lead. They haven't led since early on in the first quarter of this one. At the free throw line, Cooper pulls up with a shot. Back rimmed it, no good. And the rebounding action. Foul on Kimball going over the top. Yeah, Kimball's second and the first on the team here in the third quarter with 6:08 to play. Gaw up in the front court. Gives it to Kane. His foul line shot is blocked. Gilbert able to pull it down, and a foul in the rebounding action. I say in the rebounding action, going after the loose ball. It goes on Dexter, on Cole Doherty. Wrong place at the wrong time that time for Doherty. As Gilbert able to reach in for the steal, and he's fouled. So Pirate ball underneath their own basket. 1 point ball game. It's into Kane. Gaw trying to give it to Gilbert. Now goes out to Kane. Fires three over everything. Lander with a rebound, and he's fouled. Smallest guy in the court got the rebound and a chance to go to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, I think Dexter was ready for something to hit the rim, and it didn't hit the rim. He was able to sneak in and get the rebound.
So Lander at the free throw line, attempting his first two of the evening. As the first one's good. 17 points for Lander. And the second one is good. 2 of 2 at the free throw line. PCHS leading it by 3, 32-29. Off into the front court, Picarello. Goes down low, Doherty with a catch and the layup.
Yeah, nice seal, a nice entry pass to the inside. So an easy layup.
7 points for Ethan Doherty. Back to a 1-point ball game. Lander fires it down inside to Gilbert. Lander again. Nice bounce pass inside to Gilbert. Throws it back up top. This is Kane. Back to Lander. Lander weaves his way through traffic, goes out of bounds, going to stay with PCHS. Pirates leading it by 1, 32-31 with 5:02 to play in the third quarter. Gauze got it in the lane. Little floater, fadeaway shot off the front rim. Can't get it to go. Doherty with the board, and the Tigers again can retake the lead. Cooper left open. 3 on the way, front rimmed it. Doherty the rebound, ripped away by Gaw. He pulled it down, the big guy did, and Gaw able to rip it away. Off to Lander, the catch, the shot's good! He's got 21 points. That is his 4th three-pointer of the game, 35-31. Inside to Doherty. It's ripped away by Lander, and we get a jump ball, or traveling violation on Lander. So a travel ball turned over to Dexter. Here's Cooper. Up top with it, Doherty, Picarello now. Doherty lobs it down inside. This is Ethan Doherty out to Picarello. He'll try 3, and he answers back. His first points of the game. Big shot for Dexter.
Well, that's something that he can do. He can shoot the 3 if he gets an open look like that. So that was good inside-out play to get that 3.
This is Gaw for PCHS. Fires it into the lane. He's going to throw it away. Kimball with the steal. Kimball off into the front court. Dumps it down low. The shot off the glass, no good. That time for Cooper, and the rebound pulled off by PCHS. 3:45 to go in the third. This is Gaw. Bounces down in the corner, and it's out of bounds. This is Parrish. Can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds, and the turnover. Ball back to Dexter. It was tied at the half, 27-27. Pirates with a 1-point lead right now, 35-34. Picarello along the near side for the Dexter Tigers. Gives it to Cooper. Cooper fights through. Shot no good. A little too hard. Rebound pulled off by Gaw. Gaw into the front court. Spin move. And I think he traveled. Yeah, he did. So a traveling violation. Turned over.
That's another example of like trying to do too much. I mean, there was really no passes, no offense there. It's just him trying to make an individual play, which he's more than capable of doing. But probably not in this situation with a 1-point game.
Cooper. Doherty goes down low. Ethan Doherty with a left hand. Back rimmed it. No good. Rebound chased off by Gaw. So the Tigers have had many opportunities to retake the lead. His ball stripped away and stolen by Gaw. Out into the front court it goes. There's a layup off the glass. No good. Rebound. The putback. No good. And now it's pulled back by PCHS. Down court it goes. As a reach-in foul is going to go on PCHS, on Dexter, excuse me. So the ball off on the sideline. Here's Gaw with it. Gaw spins, kicks out into the corner. Gives it off to Lander for 3. Offside of the rim, no good. The rebound taken down. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with PCHS. So the Pirates will get the ball back. As it goes off, 3-point try off the front rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gaw. At the free throw line for Dexter. Kick out, Picarello for three. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Doherty. Doherty inside, the shot no good, and taken down by Lander. Coach Dustin Lander up off the bench, wants his team to slow it down as they come into the front court with it. Is down low, up off the glass, no good. Kane, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dexter. So, Coach, pretty ragtag right now.
Well, Dexter's had probably, 7 chances to take the lead.
And they just can't find the way to do it.
Well, and they're, Guilford's on the other end doing the same thing. Basically, they have a chance to extend the lead and really put themselves in a great position into the fourth quarter. But both teams struggling to find a basket at this point.
With it in the front court, it's Gaw. Off to Kane. As Gaw gets it back with Lander. 35-34, minute 17 to play here in the third. At the free throw line, bounce pass inside, ball's kicked. It's going to stay with PCHS. Pirates will keep it with 1:06 to play in the third.
Landers is taking it out, so you probably want to know where he is after he gets this ball inbounds.
As the ball's going to be thrown in, it's going to be stolen back by Dexter. So a 1-point ball game. Seems like we've been here forever. 35-34. Kimball for Dexter, off to Cole Doherty. Now Picarello, 52 seconds to go in the quarter. Cooper's got it, bounce pass along the baseline. Cole Doherty off the glass and in, and Dexter for the first time in a long time, Coach, has the lead.
Well, and that was a nice play. I think that was a set play and ended up with an easy basket. That might be Cole Doherty's first basket here tonight.
You're exactly right. I guess you are paying attention. 36-35.
Well, he's not a prolific scorer, but he's been playing the entire game, so you'd think somewhere along the way there'd be an accidental basket. That looked like a design play.
This goes to Gaw. Gaw, nice pass inside, swing out. It's going to be Gilbert for three, around the rim and off, no good. Rolled off the rim. Dexter's got the lead in the basketball with 7 seconds. Off in the corner, Picarello to Kimball. Kimball steps back, three-pointer off the front rim, no good. Rebound taken down by PCHS in the third quarter in the books from Guilford. After three, it's Dexter 36, PCHS 35. We'll take a timeout, come back with fourth quarter action right after this.
And softball training facility has the perfect gift for the budding all-star on your holiday shopping list. Give the gift of training. Sluggers offers both group and one-on-one lessons for all levels. Give the gift of experience. From batting cages to advanced technology, Sluggers is the perfect place to get practice and improve skills. Give the gift of competition. Joining a travel team at Sluggers is a great way to learn and grow with new friends. You're sure to hit it out of the park when you give the gift of Sluggers.
Rouse Garage in Dover Foxcroft to discover the difference between walking into a local dealership versus a big dealer that uses high-pressure tactics the second you drive onto the lot. From selling you a vehicle to servicing your vehicle, Rouse Garage will treat you like you are the only customer. While you're there, check out their state-of-the-art automatic car wash. Rouse Garage, call them at 207-564-3434 or visit them at 191 East Main Street in Dover Foxcroft, Maine.
Back at Piscataquis Community High School, Toby Nelson along with the coach Peter Murray. And coach, we head to the fourth quarter, 36-35. We got ourselves a ball game.
Well, and I think both teams in the third quarter had a chance to give themselves a little bit of a comfort zone here and have some kind of a lead going into the fourth quarter, but neither team could really take advantage of it. So here we are. You know, we were tied at the half, and we got a one-point game going into the fourth.
Pirates with the ball, trailing by 1. All 8 points in that third quarter belong to Chase Lander for PCHS. He's got 21 in the game. Lander's got the basketball. Hands it off. It goes to Kane. Kane, a rainbow three, and he hits it. So for Kane, his 7th point. 38-36. Pirates go back on top by 2. Goes down low. Kimball spins in the paint. Shot no good, but a foul. Going to go on Gilbert, and that'll send Kimball to the free throw line for 2. So we'll see if Dexter continues to make that effort to go down inside. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Kimball 0 for 2 from the free throw line. As the first one around and in. So he hits his first from the line, got 14 points now. Mark Callan, our producer this evening. Colton Coro on camera tonight. As the second shot around and in. So 2 of 2 at the free throw line, and we're tied at 38 with 7:30 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's Goff for PCHS. Gets baseline. Bottled up with it, gives it up top. Kane, another 3. It's off the rim, no good. And off the opposite side and pulled down by Dexter. So tie ball game, and the Dexter Tigers have the basketball. Cooper goes down low, Ethan Doherty. Doherty gives it down to Bowden, free throw line, kick out. Back down inside to Kimball. Kimball lowers the shoulder, shot's good, and draws the foul. So at the free throw line will be Cody Kimball trying to cap off a 3-point play. And Dexter's got a 2-point lead, and for them, for the way they've played and the way this game's gone, that seems like a big lead here for Dexter.
Exactly, and I think the Pirates are a little bit upset that maybe wasn't a player control foul. There was a little bit of contact. He did lower his shoulder a little bit. Referee thought it was okay and ended up being an and 1.
He's got 9 points here in the second half. 7 points in the second half. 18 in the game now for him. It's a 3-point Dexter lead. Goes out to Parrish for 3, missed, and the rebound to Bowden. So this really feels like where it could kind of be a turning point here for Dexter.
Right, and then, they're going to be efficient on offense at this point, find baskets, and they're going to look like they're going to try to get to the post again. And why not? Because it's been working for them.
Kimball inside, off the glass and in. They're starting to expose the interior. And the lead is 5, biggest one of the game for Dexter. It was 35-31 PCHS, so since then it's been a 12-3 run for the Dexter Tigers. Ball goes out of bounds.
Now they're doing a nice job of bottling up Brady Garr. When he comes around off a screen, there's another player there. They double team him, make him give it up, then recover back to their players. So that part's been cleaned up by Dexter, and it's having an impact right now.
And a foul along the side. Timeout called. There was a whistle. I don't know what the whistle was.
I'm not sure anybody else knows either.
Now timeout called by Coach Justin Lander and the PCHS Pirates. So the Tigers will get the Pirates will take the timeout here with 6 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. So, Coach, you've been in this position many a times where you just start to take the lead, start to feel some momentum. What do you think Coach Bartlett's talking to his team right now about?
Well, they should be talking about being really patient on offense and continuing to go inside. The last 3 or 4 possessions have been pretty productive for the Tigers down there. Defensively, you can see Brady Gar's trying to up his game a little bit. He can sense it himself as a player. He knows that he's trying to do a little bit more than what he was doing earlier, but the Tigers, again, are doing a really good job of making him give it up. Dexter's been hurt badly by the 3 tonight, the 3 ball. They have not defended the 3 very well, and so if you know that the Pirates have that kind of capability, I mean, a 5-point lead is no lead. That's no lead. So if you're the Tigers, you can't be ahead by enough. You got to be efficient every time down, try to extend that lead to 7, to 9, to 11. Meanwhile, eating some clock at the same time. If you're Guilford, you got to find basket somewhere. Landers has been carrying them, but whether or not he can continue to sustain that in the fourth quarter, we'll see.
It was 19-14 PCHS after 1, 27 all at the half, 36-35 Tigers after 3, and 43-38 Dexter right now with 6 minutes to go in the game. Goff for PCHS, only 5 points in this one, so they're trying to get him open. Pass up top's thrown away, taken out by Kimball. He's going to go right side of the glass, lays it in, and Coach, he's kind of taken over this fourth quarter.
Well, and that's a good defensive play. I mean, they double-teamed Garr, and he tried to reverse the ball out front, but Cody Kimball made a good defensive play, read the play, and made the steal in an easy basket.
Inside to Gilbert, puts the shot up and in, so they answer back. The Pirates desperately needed that basket. So Gilbert with the bucket makes it 45-40. Cooper going right to the glass, lays it in. So Bryce Cooper been quiet here in the second half. 10 points now. Makes it 47-40 in favor of the Dexter Tigers. Pass to Lander, foul on Kimball. He knew it. Overcommitted and then ran into Lander. There was no question about that one. Third foul on Kimball.
Now that steal on the last play made him hungry. He thought he was going to get a second one, but got the foul instead.
Gaw to inbound, gets it into Lander. 5:13 to go in the fourth quarter, so the Pirates have some ground to make up, trailing by 7. Down the lane, Lander to Gaw. Tipped away from him is Cooper out there defensively. Lander, baseline, Gilbert, back to Lander. Lander drives baseline, nothing there. Kane, backdoor to Gaw. Gaw to Lander. Lander to Gaw, goes through his hands, able to pick it back up, tries to drive baseline, knocked away, stolen. Taken out by Dexter.
Now, good hands by Ethan Doherty. You know, he kind of read the play and got his hand on the ball and ended up with a steal.
They go down low, Cody Kimball, back to Doherty. Doherty toes one up from three-point land, comes up short. Ball goes out of bounds. Cooper knocked it off a PCHS player, so heads up as that ball came up short.
Yeah, but not the shot you want in this situation. I mean, this ball needs to be inside. You've been living inside here for the whole fourth quarter. Why would you do anything different?
Here's Cooper. Goes up and under. Shot's good. Tough shot there by Bryce Cooper. 12 points for Cooper, and the lead now is 9. So Dexter starting to open this one up here in the fourth quarter. Lander down the lane, pass to Gilbert. Gilbert gives it out to Gaw. Gaw drives through, up off the glass and in. So Brady Gaw with his first bucket of the second half. Going to need more of those here down the stretch. 4 minutes to play. Cooper drives baseline. We get a whistle and a foul on PCHS on Gaw. So Gaw called for the foul, his first, third on the team. Doherty to inbound, into Cooper. Doherty goes down low. This is Cole Doherty, spins in the lane, shot around and in. Got the friendly roll that time off the front of the rim and lays it down. He's got 4 points.
Pretty significant height advantage there, and that's the right play. Go inside.
Lander lost possession. Ball is kicked. It's going to stay with PCHS underneath their own basket. Gaw to inbound. Off in the corner now, Kane. 3.5 to play. Gaw gives it back to Kane. Out to Lander. Lander off to Gaw, steps back, three-pointer, yes. 2-pointers, his foot was on the line.
Boy, it's been a while since he scored. You know, they've done a nice job on him, and that really wasn't an easy shot.
Tough step-back shot for Gaw, 7-point ball game. As that shot comes up around, no good. Ball saved in. PCHS has it. 51-45. I think it's 44. I think we have the right score. The scoreboard says 45 here. I think they called that last one a 3. It's Lander for 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ethan Doherty.
It's been a while since he's missed a shot.
Coming out on it, it's Cooper. And the ball stolen, taken out by Kane with a steal. Gives it up to Gaw into the front court. Kane up, fakes by his man, kicks it off the corner. Parrish back to Kane. Kick out, Lander. Lander goes baseline looking for Gilbert. The ball's thrown away. And now a reach-in foul goes on Chase Lander. Two minutes, 10 seconds to go.
Now, if you're the Dexter Tigers right now, I mean, 2 minutes, you don't really need to hold the ball. But this ball, if anybody shoots this ball outside of 3 feet of that rim, it doesn't make any sense. So just wait till you get the right matchup.
Kimball working inside, working high to low post. Doherty now with it. Off to Kimball.
They might be looking to just take some time off the clock, which is not necessarily a bad idea.
PCHS with 4 team fouls, so the next one the Pirates will shoot, or the Tigers will shoot. Bowden's got it. Gilbert comes out on him with 1:35 to go. Yeah, Pirates are going to have to start fouling. There's the first one as the foul goes on Keith Parrish. It's only his first, but that will send Kimball to the free throw line, where he's been pretty good here in the fourth quarter. He's hit all three, actually. So he's got two more. 22 points in the game for Cody Kimball. And 2 free throws on the way. As the first one comes up short. He'll get one more. Second shot for Kimball is good, so he answers back on that one. Scoreboard here says 52-45, but I still think that last one was just a two-pointer. Down the lane, it goes to Gaw. Gaw lays it in. We'll say 52-47. They'll sort it out later on. Reach-in foul goes on PCHS. Foul on Keith Parrish is his second. So at the free throw line, shooting 2 again is Cody Kimball, as Kimball's first one is good. He'll get one more. Second one is good, so 2 of 2. Kimball's been tough here in this fourth quarter. Gaw with it. They'll pull it back out. Kane for 3, comes up short. Gilbert able to get it down, gets it to Gaw. Gaw splits to the double team, traveling violation. So it's turned over, ball goes back to Dexter. Kimball with under a minute to go. Down court, gives it to Doherty, quickly double teamed. They want to get it out of Kimball's hands and then foul. And they don't have a choice now as the foul's going to go on Kimball, against Kimball. He'll head to the free throw line for 2. Again, Parrish with the foul, his third. At the free throw line, Cody Kimball. Got him down for 25 points. As the first one's good.
Now the strategy from here on out is pretty simple. I mean, if you're PCHS, you need quick baskets. Use up your timeouts, get into your press. If you're the Tigers, you want to make them take a little bit of time to score, if they're going to score, and then get your press breaker ready.
Hit them both, and it's up to a 9-point advantage. As Gaw to the glass, layup no good. Gilbert with a rebound, gets it into Gaw. Out to Kane. Kane for 3, got it. Timeout called by PCHS. So Kane hits the three-pointer. Cuts it down to a 6-point ball game. So the three-point try by Kane. He's got 10 points now. Gaw with 11. Lander with 21. And then on the flip side for Dexter, Kimball now with 25. So he's had a big game here tonight. .27 actually for Cody Kimball. Dexter with one more game in the season. They'll play at Penobscot Valley coming up on Wednesday. PCHS at Greenville. So both teams on the road for their last regular season game. Quick inbounds to Doherty. Doherty with 30 seconds. Down court, the layup no good. A rebound pulled off by PCHS. They did fix the score. It's 56-49 now the score. Down the lane, whistle. It's going to be a player control foul on Lander.
Well, not a bad idea.
Nope.
I mean, he's trying to make something happen, but pretty clearly an offensive foul.
So the ball turned over, back to Dexter with 17 seconds to go. Into Doherty, reach-in foul. 56-49 the score. At the free throw line now, shooting 2, Cole Doherty. So all these free throws coming late in the game as the Pirates had to foul. Remember, it was a 1-point game coming to the fourth quarter. As the first free throw rattles off, no good. Ethan Doherty, 7 points. He's got 10 rebounds to go along with that. The second free throw good for Cole Doherty. So 1 of 2, 5 points in the game. 57-49. Lander driving baseline, passes up top, ball knocked away by Cooper, and he'll have a chance to dribble out the clock here for the Dexter Tigers. A hard-fought win here tonight from PCHS. As the Dexter Tigers were tied at the half, they led by 1 after 3, and they win it by the final score of 57-49 over the PCHS Pirates. Good effort here by the Pirates tonight, but at the end of the day, the size advantage, Dexter able to break them down inside.
Well, I think that's exactly it. I mean, in the third quarter and into the fourth quarter, I mean, Dexter went almost exclusively inside scoring. And where they were struggling before to score, that's where they got the baskets they needed.
So a 57-49 victory here for the Dexter Tigers. We'll hand the headset off here to Cody Kimball here in just a moment. Hey, Cody, congratulations on the win here. 27 points. But more importantly for you guys, you got the win here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Coach was coming into this saying this is a business trip. We need a win. Coming off 2 tough losses to Bangor Christian and Skank, we knew we needed to beat this team because, I mean, they're a good team. We had to fight. We had to stop Brady Gaw. I mean, tough team to beat here, especially.
Talk about a business trip, and the business wasn't going so well early on for you guys, but you were able to stick with it. What was Coach saying in the huddles to try to keep you going?
He always says, don't shoot in, shoot out, which means we're a team. Don't ever argue. I mean, we might argue every once in a while, but I mean, we're a team. We love each other. We're brothers.
And you really got it going when you're able to pound the ball down inside. I know you and Ethan started to work inside. That seemed to be a really good game for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I mean, us missing Isaiah Robinson, he's a big key to our offense and defense every once in a while. I mean, I knew I had to step up. Big game. We all had a good game.
Talk about the 10th win of the season for you guys.
Yep.
So you're starting to feel it, and you got to play your best basketball really right now, and you seem to be playing that pretty good basketball right now.
Yeah, I mean, coming off 2 big, like we beat BC at home, going there, lose by 41, I believe. We knew we had to step it up. I mean, beginning of the season we were doing good. Went on a downswing, but now we're back up.
All right. Well, hey, a big game for you tonight, 27 points.
Thank you.
A lot of rebounds for you guys. Good win tonight here,
Thank
Cody.
you.
Congratulations, our player of the game. And we'll get Coach Matt Bartlett to join us here in just a moment. We'll let Coach be quick. We want to have you a chance to get to the locker room. But beforehand, congratulations. These wins just never come easy, do they?
No, they don't come easy, especially when they go 10 for 16 to the three-point line.
Just talk about the game. Obviously, you wanted to get off to a good start, but really it was PCHS that got off to that hot start up 19-14. What were you kind of telling the kids to keep them going in the huddles?
Stay positive, shoot out, and get the ball down low to Kimball and Big E. You know, if we get that ball down low, that's our advantage because they can lay it up from outside, especially Lander when he's in the corner.
Halftime 27-27, so really it was anyone's ball game. In the third quarter, you guys played even, but fourth quarter really started to break them down inside, didn't you?
Break them down. We made some key free throws on the stretch, especially Kimball. Kimball became a clutch for the free throw line. So
what do you? I mean, right now you're sitting with 10 wins on the season. You got Penobscot Valley coming up, so not looking really ahead of anything. But you want to finish out. You want to finish out on a positive note, obviously, heading into the playoffs.
That's going to beat Howland on Wednesday, and after that, let's see how it falls.
Well, I want to get you off into the locker room to celebrate with the guys. But Coach, congratulations! That's a big win here tonight for your team.
Thank you very much. Have a good one, guys.
Coach Matt Bartlett of the Dexter Tigers. So a win here tonight. And Coach Murray will put a wraps to this one. But for Dexter, the win here tonight, 57-49. They pick up their 10th win of the season. And as Cody kind of alluded to, they've been up sometimes, down sometimes, but want to kind of go into an upswing as they finish out the season.
Well, their 2 losses last week to Bangor Christian and to Skank were good quality teams, but they didn't feel as if they played their game. They really didn't feel like they played up to their potential. So they got to get that turned around. Tonight was a good first step in that direction, and they're looking at a PVHS team that's a tough team to play at home. It's always a tough game up there. So that would be a nice one to get in the bank too. They've kind of solidified their 6th place spot. I think this win tonight would help that a little bit, but you want to be on a little bit of a roll going into the playoffs.
So the Dexter Tigers come away with a win. They improve to 10-7 on the season. The PCHS Pirates will fall to 5-11. Both teams with one game to go, as Coach just mentioned. For Dexter, they'll play Penobscot Valley on Wednesday, and the PCHS Pirates will play at Greenville. Broadcast-wise for us here on Eastern Maine Sports, back at it on Wednesday. A trip to Bingham, where the Valley High Cavaliers will take on Richmond. 5:30 and 7 broadcast times. A 5:15 pregame show on Wednesday afternoon. We'll have them for you on Eastern Maine Sports, and then it's all tournament basketball following that one. Want to thank everybody involved in the broadcast tonight. Our camera guy, Colton Coro, my producer, Mark Callan, and my broadcast partner, the coach, Peter Murray. Toby Nelson saying so long. Final score in this one tonight, the Dexter Tigers 57, the PCHS Pirates 49. Good night from Guilford.